Welcome back, everyone. This is Sarg. I noticed that lately I've not really been. Well, you guys know about that one world I've been playing on, my realm, basically. Where I basically just started my episode 1 on Mega Base. But I decided today we are actually going to start a brand new world. And this will be actually my forever world. So you guys will see a start to finish series more so. So just seeing me start with a Mega Base like I did on my other world. I will still continue that world though, I should mention. As for like building projects and stuff like that, I might still record some of that. But for my few viewers that do know, yes, I'm going to be starting a new world. And this will be my forever world. I don't know how far I'll make it in episode 1, but we're still going to see. I'm going to try to make it where episode 1. I'm going to have like a good villager set up, starting off with, and try to maybe end with episode 1 with the Ender Dragon being killed. I can't guarantee that though. That might take to 5 episodes, but let's just go ahead and hop into it. So let's create a new world. Survival, hard mode. Right. Advance. Show coordinates. I don't really need show days played. Just in case other people play eventually. But though, simulation distance, I'll keep simulation distance at 4 chunks. I was thinking about doing 8 possibly, but I think it's fine. But for now, I'm gonna say not right now. That can change later. Yeah. Okay. I think that should be it. I don't think I need anything else. I also always change things if I need anything else. But yeah. Ramsey, no idea what's gonna happen. Let's go. This will be interesting. Hope Ashley can get a good amount of progress done. Ooh. A jungle biome. That's a good biome to start on. Alright, yeah. Let's get some wood. Now, okay, you know, rule number 1 Minecraft chop down, don't let release trees floating. For the time being, I'm going to let this one float. I'll come back to it eventually, okay? So don't think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to put this down right here, make myself a pickaxe. And get myself immediately stone. So there's a cliffside right here, there's some stone right here. Actually, it might be a good idea to start a base like right here. Make like a hobbit hole or something. Also, just in case you guys, I don't know if any of you guys like watching me play servers or anything like that, but that's something I could totally do. Just for like, play little games. I really like Murder Mystery and the Hive. One game I really do like playing. Okay, so there we go with that. Let's try not to take any fall damage. I really would hate to take fall damage right now. Make myself a pickaxe. Make myself an axe. And also a sword. This is a lot of... Okay, I gotta chop this tree down. Like I said I would. Yeah. So as you got, most of you players already know, the Chaos Cube dropped. The Chaos Cube did drop. And I'm thinking already about what my main Mega Base will be. And I'm thinking about using... possibly using that for it. But since this is a forever world, it's not going to be just one single Mega Base. I'm thinking about making many different bases as well, kind of like castles and stuff like that, and different nations being founded. Of course, that's going to be like probably 10,000 days from now. I don't know. Forever world, you know, as it says. Keep going with the version updates. Also, I can also transfer to different versions. Eventually, maybe do YouTube on my PC that I said I had a long time ago in my other videos. But the setup still not really got it set up yet. It's got like a main desk for that, a computer set up on it, and all that kind of jazz. But anyways, I think that should go good for now. Let's kill some of these animals, because I'm gonna need some meat. Oh, there's melons over there, and there's pandas. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna I like seeing most of my main bases underground. If you guys know me, if you watch my other series, I really love making a super huge underground area. Of course, this time I plan to get a beacon sooner. I mean, definitely. Like, when I started my castle build, you guys saw me doing the upside. But you guys never saw me doing really much of the downside until my villager hall, really. You never saw the main area. But definitely going to need some melons. And, I saw some sugarcane over here. I'm going to take some of that. For my main underground area, just for the time being, I'm going to take some of this stuff. And make have some of this stuff stored in a chest and stuff like that. It'd be helpful to start with that more so and actually have something going. Of course, I don't want to run too much because my food supply. I'm going to take some of this cocoa bean as well. One thing about Minecraft is definitely I really love making sure to get as many resources as possible because I like having every single wood type and all that kind of stuff. Need a sapling is going to need something I'm going to need to do. Though food supply does not seem to be very high so far. I've only found one singular pig. A wolf right there, or dog, but yeah. Yeah, but food does not seem to be very on the high side right now. My hunger's already dropping too. I might have to go fishing. Go over to the main base. I'm gonna turn my music down. It's a little loud. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to find some more food. If I can't, then I'm kind of in a bad spot from the beginning. From day one. I'm gonna make a garden or something. Some fish that I could, of course, find. At this point, I'm just going for any food. So if I find any animal, I'll just kill them all. Sorry, guys, I'm not going vegan. I do have a good amount of melons, though. Okay, melons could help for a good time being. Okay, skeletons. How often do you see monsters on day one before it even hits night? Yeah, okay, whatever. But I got some chicken. Okay. That's one animal that has a 100% drop rate of dropping some food. I can also go fishing when I get some string. But anyways, for the time being, before I get too into it, I'm going to go down in that area where I was mining at first, where I was thinking about getting ooh, yeah. Seeds, or some weeds. Could able to do underground too. Safe little growing area. Alright. Okay, so now I'm going to keep mining that little area I was mining in. And we'll set up a little camp right there. Be my main area. Once I get more done, then... Oh, I was lucky that I actually didn't realize that I just found coal when I mined this area out. Yeah. Okay, we got coal. That's a good start. Make myself a furnace, get some more stone, get some food cooked up, and we'll just go mining. Now, if you guys know, I'm a coward. I don't like to cave when I first get some materials. I like to at least have a full set of armor before I cave. Because, you know, caving can be a little bit dangerous. Just a little bit. And there's a good amount. It's a good amount of coal. Also, I do plan to get a villager set up pretty soon if I'm able to. So, that's one thing I'll let you know that I definitely will make sure to do. But anyways, when I get a little setup first, and I'll be right back with you guys. Found my first little bit of iron. definitely make a shield with the first piece of iron you get. I learned from personal experience. One of the best things you totally could do is just do that. So, yeah. I'm gonna go do that. Shield acquired. Oh yeah. And we're ready, right? No, not yet. I need a little bit more iron. I know caving will be really fast, get iron. But like I said before, you heard me. I'm a coward. Okay, so as you guys can see now, I got a little bit of setup right here. Not just, you know, random items. I made myself a full copper set of armor just until I got iron. But I just realized something. I'm probably just stupid for not knowing this. I mean, I've been playing survival for years, but I never really thought about strip mining for iron. If you've not done it, do it. It is so good. It is very fast and effective. Got my armor after I got down level 16. This is 14 right there, though. But yes, I'd say strip mining level 16. Once I got down to level 16, it was very fast to get to this point of armor. So yes, if you want iron, just strip mine for it. I totally recommend it. Anyways, I'm gonna keep getting a little bit more iron and also probably go for diamond as well. And I'll get back to you guys later. I'll definitely come with the surface stuff, any more food, or I'll make a farm or something like that. Maybe I should just build underground. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna get back to grinding away. So I found more iron, sat mine out. So I'm in the little cases right now. And this is a kind of cave I like. If you can see over here, it's a lush cave. Yeah, these are nice caves to always run into. Some glowberries like that. Some iron. Yeah, it's a good cave to run into though. So I'm glad of all caves I found this one. So more resources and stuff like that. That's definitely gonna be nice. But yeah, I'm pretty much good on iron though right now for the time being. I mean, of course, as you any player knows, you can never have enough iron. But I would just say that for the time being, I do have a good, healthy supply of iron. And I have found a little bit more, and getting some coal as well. And I'm just gonna keep, I'm gonna get the rest of that stuff out. And once I got it all, I'll be going down to the layers for the diamond. Oh yeah. But once I got myself decked out with diamond, I might need to get food before I'm decked out with diamond though. And once I get all that stuff, I'll be trying to find probably most likely villagers and stuff. I'm gonna need a portal though, so I can make a blaze rod, so I can or get some blaze rods, so I can find or get a way to, you know, do that. Also, there's a technique I learned recently. I learned how to bridge, like speed bridge. But I'm still very new at it, so I could possibly die if I'm not careful. So I might do a little bit of practice before I actually do that in the nether. But of course, I mean, this isn't hardcore, so it's not like if I die, I'll be dead for good. But you know, just to say for the sake of learning not to die. Because you know, that's kind of nice, not to die. I just like to keep that streak of not dying. I don't know. And losing all your items is a pain as well. I don't want to do that. I have to go searching for my items to get myself in the death loop. Because there have been worlds where I've definitely done that. Being experienced in survival and all that kind of stuff. Still can't save you from dying. And also those death loops. Definitely not a fun time to be in those scenarios. You in diamond armor, without the protection gear and stuff like that, you just get ambushed by tons of zombies all at once. And you die, and then they steal your gear, and you lose stuff, and it's a whole thing. As they say, and so it goes. This goes on deeper though. Got some resin right there. Ooh, some gold. I'll take that. I'm getting loaded on items. Definitely I'm liking this. Yeah. Honestly, YouTube's something I like to do on the side. I mean, it is. my current job right now is Amazon, and I would say Amazon is a very good job to get on to. Of course, it depends on the facility as well, stuff like that too. Don't be careful which facility you get on. And then the work environment can be really good or it can be bad, so you honestly never can tell. But in my case, it's really good. So I'm just really enjoying it though. And why is the skeleton so bad at shooting? Well, what is this? There we go. Yes, he hit me. Good job, buddy. You actually hit true with your aim. Okay. Why can't my man this what is up with this? The coal and iron is endless. I mean, I'm saying this. It's kind of tedious how I'm meant to go back, but at the same time, I'm loving this. Yeah. Like, this is really... The resources are amazing here. What's up with this, guys? What a great world to start out with. Maybe I should share the seed with you guys, just in case you guys want the seed. I mean, I'll share where I'm mining and everything. But my pick is about to break, and there's some items galore. Man, I don't remember Lush Caves being this good, but okay. Yeah. Right, so more iron right there. More right there, there's more coal right there. And a creeper. Yes. Ooh. Oop, got it. This is why I said to get a shield early on. Literally, it is like one of the best things you get in early Minecraft. It only takes one iron ingot and wood. Wow. I thought it was something else shooting at me again, but no, it's just an arrow fell. Alright. Pickaxe about to break. Uh-oh. No, buddy, we don't do that. You meanie. Surprising to sneak up on me. I mean, no, I'm surprised he snuck up on me because zombies are really noisy. So, I mean, that's a kind of a shocker. Last thing I did not expect was a little guy to creep on me like that. He's not a creeper right now, but you know what I mean. Just wasn't expecting that. Zombie of all things. Really, zombies are normally really noisy. Alright. And I get some of this. And, you know, normally when I get really late in game Minecraft, I just thought of this. But I used to always bypass coal. Like, I'm like, oh, it's just coal. I already got tons of it. Loads of it. But as I got more into playing Minecraft, I realized that coal is one of the resources a lot of people run out really fast. So I think it's like really important just to mine every single piece you can find. I mean, when I get a fortune pickaxe, I even fortune my coal. Because I'm like, coal's one thing I will always need. That's one reason why a Wither Skeleton farm can definitely be really helpful to get you with the resources on that. I mean, it's just something you always will need. Definitely one of the best resources in the game, in my opinion. Just as valuable as diamond, honestly. Of course, you can't really make gear out of it, you know, but it's just, you use it for like everything. So I happen to mine almost every single piece of coal I can find. For the most part, anyways. But okay, that's good on that front. I'll go back to my main entrance if I have moss. I do. Good. Moss is one thing I definitely want for moss farms with that too, because, you know, it's really nice to get hands on. Anyways, I'm gonna continue mining down now, because, I mean, well, let me go find that area of my, where I was putting my resources and stuff, because I got a lot more items now, and I'd really like to put that stuff kind of in the chest. This makes it much easier to handle. What was that? Was that coal? No, okay. I'm just seeing things. Anyways, I'll get back to you when I find some diamond. Okay, so I've been finding diamonds. And this pack I just found, I think it's 12. Yeah, it was like, just came over here. So with 2 for right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12. I mean, the biggest pack you can actually find is 10. So if you find anything that's above 10, basically you found a pack that's merged with another. It's called by chunk borderline, just how it generates. It's nice when that happens. The most I ever found was, yeah, there we go. The most I ever found was a total of, I think, 19. I found it on a different world though. It's like that realm world I was talking about, where I'll continue building on it earlier on. That one specifically had 19 in a single ore, so I was really lucky to find that. So that's like, yeah, 2 almost maxed out, right beside each other. Though I know it's possible to find like 40 or more in a single pack. That'd be really lucky if you're one of the people that found that. Then you were extremely lucky. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know. So basically, I have enough for armor set now. And now that I got that underway, I'll just make myself some fancy diamond armor. And basically after that, I just need to make an enchant table and go to the nether and get some stuff for villagers. I mean, basically, it's the reason why I've been doing this the entire time. I mean, the whole entire reason I have been doing this is purely for that single fact. Once I find all that, then I'll be ready to go. So just find it, watch. Yes. My mouse isn't working. There we go. Now that I got this though, basically, I'm ready just to go to Nether and get some things sorted out so I can get some blaze rods. I can get the villagers. Oh, I will mine out the rest of this, like strip mine the rest of this once I get back there. Then if I might have more diamonds by then. But once I got that done, of course, I need to probably find some zombie villagers because I don't know if there's a village around this place. And if there's not, that'll be a little bit more of a pain. But going under I only mine a villager area underground. If you also watch, as I said, my Realm series, I also have redstone kind of structure I was building. I kind of explained how my villager trading hall works. So one single zombie for curing all of them. Now that name tags are easier to make too, it won't be hard to attain one of those to name a zombie. So it doesn't despawn. But I'm gonna need golden apples and stuff like that. So I might make a gold farm as well. Those are very easy to make, so I could show you how that works too. That's gonna require a lot of obsidian though. So of course I want an enchanting set before I do that. Other than that though, I guess I'll get back to you when I got some more progress made. Yeah, so until then. While making my wheat farm, I found a guy. Well, I guess I could say I was AFKing on it, and then the wheat grows to get cows, because I do have farms now. A little bit, like a cow. I'm trying to get up cows and wheat. Found this guy wandering around up there. So I'm going to name him. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Oh, I'll have to rename him. I promise I know how to spell, okay? I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, this is I want villager brains. This will be our curing villager once I have this villager set up. One thing I do not like about being on a mobile is like, I do have a keyboard and mouse. It makes it easier to play on this. But the only issue is, it's got a touchpad. When I touch it, I actually hit things. So I have my hand kind of levitating above my keyboard. Sometimes it makes it a little bit harder to do stuff. How's already damaged? I just made this thing. Okay, whatever. Anyways, yeah, this is the guy we'll be used for the villager curing when we get back to that. Anyways, we'll go back to my wheat farm and breed up my cows and all that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go do that. A little montage, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and feed this cows up and get some more crops and get some leather and I guess meat, because I'm kind of low on that too. I got like 5 pork chops. We're gonna have a fun trip. We're going to the Nether. Yes. A fun trip. Everyone knows this part is so fun. And of course, the potential of dying, always very fun as well. And my zombie's so happy. Aren't you? She's so happy. Okay, he's so healthy. He's very happy, as you can tell. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna be extra careful this time. So I'm actually just gonna use my iron armor. I'm gonna put my diamond armor in here. Because there's still a potential chance for me dying. Obviously. And my diamond sword and pickaxe. Could also be substituted out for iron. The sword could. Yeah, I can have bad experiences with Nether. I just need a few things though. That's all. I need blaze rods and basically Nether warts. So some soul sand too. Probably should bring some blocks though. Yeah, that should work. Always guard your portal, you know. Oh, that's just so safe. Here, guys. Right. They're like very wimpy cats. Let's just think of them like that. Right? Yeah, very wimpy cats. I don't really like it when I call them wimpy cats. Just a hunch. This is Basalt Delta as well. You gotta worry about the, let's just say, magma cubes. I apologize how I forgot to record, but I will not be. I will be at Nether Castle again. I did find one, and I got 2 blaze rods and Nether warts, and that's all I needed. But don't worry, I will come back to this castle eventually, and definitely will make sure to record that time. But for the time being, I got what I needed. So finally have all that, but as like I have a very safe, secure tunnel going everywhere I go. But yeah, having killed some blazes. They each, I got lucky enough for each one to drop a blaze rod, which is all I needed, and Nether warts. So now that I got the main 2 things I needed, I need 2 blaze rods, one to make the brewing stand, and one for blaze powder to power the brewing stand, and Nether warts, so I can actually make potions and stuff like that too. But for the time being, all I need is weakness potions, so I can literally actually just, all I do now is find a zombie villager, and I can start this thing out. So just gotta find an area to mine out for this thing. I can start building the structure itself, get the zombie in place and everything else. Because I have redstone materials for it. I don't have the gold material or iron material first, but that stuff I can make that pretty easily. I'll just take this, put blaze powder, boom, and boom. Okay, so when I get a villager or a place mined out, I'll also show you how to build it too. I do have enough redstone materials, but I might have to go mining, and I might do some off-camera mining to get the resources I need, then come back to you when I got the resources. So I'll let you know when I got the resources. Shortly after I got that trident, I decided to go fishing, and let me tell you, it took forever. I was getting nothing at all and fished for so long, but then eventually I finally got myself the one enchanted fishing rod. This one was really nice to get. It did not have Lure 3, but that helped me get some more enchantment books and stuff. Some things that will come along the way. It'll be helpful to use along the way. I got one that was Feather Falling 4 eventually for my boots. But after this, I decided I need villagers. So that's what I decided to do next. I also got myself a sugarcane farm. I needed a good amount of sugarcane for all the books I was going to make for my enchant setup. Because before I got librarians, villagers set up, I wanted at least a few decent enchantments on my pickaxe so I could mine out the area for the villager. But yeah, it was only a small sugarcane farm, but it helped. And I'll make a bigger one later on, too. Made a little bit of progress here, but a lot of stuff kind of off camera. But as you can see, I have a little area for villager breeding right now. Only got 5 beds because I just happened to get some sheep and trying to breed them up so I can get some more wool. Well, I got a little bit of babies here, but over in my main area, I dug a 100 block out area plus this room to get to this area. So you know they're away from all my workstations and my main underground area. And also I built another 100 block area out the opposite direction with area I already started mine out. Also, I got some enchanted pickaxes as well. Just got my full enchanted setup complete. You know, bring up the cows and all that. So yeah, managed to get this. Got 2 pickaxes actually. One silk touch, one's fortune. But I think it's about time for villagers. You know, having nice pickaxes and all that, you kind of want mending so you don't have to worry about them breaking. That's a very nice thing to have. Also, while fishing, I know I was trying to get an enchanted fishing rod. I managed to finally get it. It has luck as a C3 and break 3 and mending, though, so no lure 3, sadly. But it's good enough for now, and eventually I do plan to get max that one. There's the other 100 block area over here I was talking about. I moved my zombie that you guys knew I had, which I completely named wrong. Okay. Yes. This is the area, basically where he'll be. Because this is where I'll bring in the villagers eventually. I still need to do a little bit more mining out because I need to make the villager hall. The one I made in my other world. Which, so I'm actually questioning whether I should continue playing that world or not. I might just do it as like my own personal project when I need to unwind. But I do plan to make this my actual, as the name implies, forever world. This will be the world where I mainly make most of my giant structures or try to be fantastical and all that. And I plan to play this on this world for many, many, many years to come. So this is what it looks like so far. This is the way it looks. This is the skeletal structure, the outlining of the redstone. It's definitely fairly simple. But before you can put the zombie in place, you gotta see which way rails go. So if I'm putting rails down, these are already flat and solid. But as I put the redstone engineering in, the rails will also turn different directions as well. Not these ones specifically right here, but the ones that these ones will connect to. So specifically these ones, the ones that attach to that direction. These rails are already these rails right here will always be the same though, but these rails right here will not. These ones will attach differently. So as you can see right here, looks of it, let's put the attached rail. It naturally attaches to that direction. So that is important to note. So if you put the zombie on this side, what's going to ultimately happen as he goes across the rails, he's going to turn this way and get the villager to be in place right there. We don't want that. So in this case, you want the zombie on this side. Because he comes through here, he'll pass right over the rail and keep going in a circle. That's the way you want it to go. I need to get some deep slate real quick. This block died. There we go. Some right here. Okay. So since it's going this way, once it's powered, it'll come over across this way and just go over here. Oh. 1, 2, 3, right here, okay. So this is basically the pathway for the rails, because they'll go over across this. And yes, because the zombie will be on this side, which actually it works out pretty well. Okay. So as he comes across here, hit this rail 3 up. I can't place things today. Anyways, I'll at least get back to the restaurant for the time being. So as you can see, this is how basically it looks so far. Of course, you want this right here to hatch this way. So if you actually put it right here, it will naturally go that way. Yeah. And then also for the redstone bits, for instance, there's normally going to be a lever right. So you want levers right here by the redstone. Or say the power these rails. You know, one each individual levers are kind of a little bit expensive, I guess, if you're early game. But I honestly depends. And then also you're going to want a lever right above every single column. I need to get back on top of this. So, right, you'll have redstone dust right through this area right here. Put them, make some more dust. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now, I do put redstone dust right here. Why it goes up a block is because trapdoors will get powered underneath it. You don't really want it to get powered. Could block the zombie from actually hitting the villager. And you don't want that really. So you place redstone across these columns right here. And also, once you've got the redstone in place for all these columns, you'll put redstone torches on each of these in front of it. So I'll just go ahead and get this redstone on real quick and get to that. One right there, one right here, one here. Yeah, so you get every single column. Then you also have more redstone dust go across this area right here. This will be powered. And then you'll also have another redstone torch on all of these columns that I'm staying on right now. So each one will have a redstone torch that's powered off. And also this you can make as long as you want, as long as it's in chunk render distance. Because simulation chunks and all that can be a little bit quirky at times, but I've not had a break even out of simulation distance chunks so far. Just make sure that nothing can despawn when you're in that area, in the vicinity. So after that, you would normally have your redstone going down this way. Now if you notice, redstone will actually turn these rails around one way. So if it does turn it that way, then that means that's it's going to be a natural state. Natural state was turned off, was like that. Considering that redstone's always on though, because these levers are up, redstone's on. With that case, then the zombie would definitely be on that side. And just the power will naturally be powered already. So if you like, it's all dependent on what way you like your levers. Would you rather have them down as off or down as on? That's all dependent on you. I always like having up as off, so I'll have my zombie on that side. Place your redstone on these columns. Also right here, these rails will naturally be powered, so these are where power rails go. Because when you turn that off, and the zombies over here, and eating these guys' faces, it'll be fine. It won't really mess up anything. But I kind of built this wrong, didn't I? Gotta move this side out a little bit more. So it looks like I have to mine out this area, this wall. But yeah, so this area right over here though, this is what I meant. Okay. So right here, basically, since it'll be basically neutral. When the zombie, so what I was trying to say is when the zombie is like literally over on this area, and basically you have a villager right here, and you want to get this villager. When you turn the rails, I mean this redstone dust will turn off, which will mean these rails right here won't be powered when you're using it. But as you turn it back on and it goes on its merry way, the redstone will turn back on and it will start powering these rails. So you don't need a lever for this part right here. It's fine just like that. Now, I already showed you where the redstone torches go back there and right there. The last redstone torches go right in front of this. The rails need to be are powered when it's off. So the zombie can never, like, eat the villager completely. But when you turn it off, so, here. Once I connect the redstone up, you'll see actually how the full thing works. Also, redstone torch... Well, not redstone torch. A repeater will be right on this block right here. So right there, repeater will be right here. Make sure that signal lasts long. But anyways, so what I was saying is when you're basically over here, the rail's on. So when the zombie comes over here, he'll bounce off this if he's even able to pass. But he can't because he goes right across that rail. But as soon as I turn this lever on, the redstone, the power redstone turns that redstone torch over here off, which allows the redstone torch right there to be on, powering the signal all the way down to here, turning this rail off. So when the zombie is stationary, it can kill a villager, and basically also this rail turns right here, so it goes to the villager. Once it's done, flip it back up, and it goes back over this way and goes on its merry way. It may seem like that might have been a little bit of a mouthful right there. You might have gotten bored with it or don't understand it. It's trust me, it's not actually that difficult. And if it is, at least I was able to show kind of try to demonstrate how it works basically. But it's a really nice setup too, because you only need one zombie for this entire thing, only one. Anyways, I'll get back to mining this area out, and I'll show you more when it's so mostly finished. So got more of it done now, and I'll show you exactly this part, how it is now. So redstone's all in place, should be anyways. And the zombies right here. The rails are all powered. Also make sure when you do this one that this rails on this, that this lever's on the side. If it's under, it will power its redstone, you don't want that. Remember, this one does not need a lever right here. And the setup for the zombie is very easy as well. So there's a lever on the outside right here. Connected to a redstone dust wire. Make sure the one right by the rail is a repeater, because you want the rail to switch back that way before the repeater goes off. So that's one detail you definitely need. But yeah, so all these rails are this way so far, but I'll show you what happens. If I press this one down like this, and I put him right here, you go down this way, and he stops. This is where he'll attack the villager right here. If I go close enough, he'll attack me, yep. So, once you flip it back up though, he'll go back on his merry way, all the way over, and as long as that is on, he'll keep repeating, going back round and round. Once you turn it off though, well, also like this, for instance. So, see that rail that's off, I just said earlier, this one to stay on. If you do, let me get that rail right there fixed. Okay. If I turn this one on right here, he'll come down over this way, and you notice that rail right there is off. As you turn this back, well, I guess this is definitely on right here. As you turn this back off, that rail will turn back on, and it'll go back its merry way. And yeah, so once you're done with all your rails you're carrying though, just go over here, put that lever off, and you go back, right back to there. And that's really how simple it is. So, make sure also, if you guys, since you know, you probably know this, villagers, as they're zombified, they count as hostile mobs at that point, obviously, so they will despawn if you're out of chunk range. So either have your potions and golden apples on hand already in the same room where you're curing villagers, That's also why I mentioned render distance, how far your simulation distance is you can actually go without mobs spawning, because if you make this too long and you want to cure all your villagers at once, simulation distance will be out chunked at render distance and can despawn. So either name them or be in the area within the range of where they are. So, or just do a certain amounts at a time, and don't go away from the villagers that you were curing during that period of time. So make sure that you have your golden apples and weakness potions at hand. Then you'll be good. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to getting this all figured out and try to get some more villagers bred up and bring over to this area. Oh, one last thing though. So we want these villagers obviously not to move. So you're gonna need trapdoors put right here and right here. That's also why it blocks right there. So when it powers, the trapdoors will flip down. But yeah, so just get yourself. Doesn't matter what type of trapdoor you want. Just do any trapdoor type you'd like. I'm going to do jungle because that's the main wood I have at hand right now. And I have exactly enough. Just main wood, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, I'll get back to you when I got some more progress done with the villagers and all that stuff coming in. Okay, so what I got now, a little bit of progress update. I got Fortune 3 villager right here, and a Mending villager right here. Now as you can see by the emerald count, they are not cured yet. I want to get at least these 6 villagers in place before I start curing. If you don't know, with 1 potion you can cure 4 at once. My golden apple supply is not very high though. I got 8 right now. So not the greatest, which means very soon my next project will be indeed a gold farm. Apples are one thing I need, and well, I shouldn't say if. There's one thing I normally do, or that's not normal, but I've been doing it recently. Every 5 librarian villagers, I'll have my 6th one be a farmer. And they will be one that sells apples, because I'm going to need apples obviously for curing and all that, and golden apples in general are just a really good food source to have. I mean, if you're going nether and you don't have really good gear, and you get swarmed by monsters that could easily kill you, just pop a golden apple on you, and you should be good. Also, farmer villagers have a chance of selling golden carrots as well. So that, best food source ever. Definitely recommend using that. Definitely better than beet steak. Maybe not in real life, but technically you can eat golden carrots in real life because it's edible gold, but it's just way too expensive and I would not recommend it. It'd be a waste. I know what I'm talking about at this point. Alright, but anyways, I'm gonna let these guys grow up and I'll show you guys when I get back to it. And the curing process and all that, yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, my gold is so low though. I'm definitely going to add on to this too. Don't expect it to be this small because it definitely will get bigger. But until then. Looky, a natural pink sheep. Let's get some weeds so we can get that pink sheep in my fence. I need seeds. That's only 1 seed. I need 2 seeds. Oh, 1 seed again. I need 2 seeds. Oh, come on. There we go. Right there. And let's get this pink sheep in my fence. I think they make animals faster. They are definitely moving faster than they used to, I feel like. These are blocks. 1 block. Yes. Come on. No. Come on. There we go. Yes. Block. And in. Now I got a pink sheep. Let's see, ready up some of these sheep up. And that one's growing right now. I just need to get out. And put that block. Oh yeah, first shear. Let's shear them a little bit. I need more wool for the villagers so I can get more beds. Definitely would be a good idea. Because I always need lots of villagers. And there we go. Next project, gold farm. So I need tons of obsidian. This will definitely be a challenge. Weird. Are they falling somewhere? Yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna keep mining away. And for viewing pleasure, I will not show me mining all obsidian because I know that's a very long and tedious task. So there we go, it's all mined out. So currently I am making a gold farm for my villager trading hall. So it's actually quite simple to make these. I mean, if anyone doesn't know the Impulse SV IM sorter, here it is. It works both on Java and Bedrock Edition. It's very simple. Basically compare it up to a hopper with a filter on it. Again, the hopper. Basically, for what you want, just name a block that can be stacked or stackable. Then your item of choice you want to stack. Then you put a comparator on the back side of it. First, I would recommend making the redstone part before you do that, because otherwise the items will just filter through. Then put the redstone dust all across every single block. Down a block, right under the second redstone row, repeater line into a redstone torch. Redstone torch into a block, locks the repeater, not allowing it to flow anything through the hoppers upstairs. Because these hoppers right here are locked, so the items in the item hopper right there will stay there forever until the torch unpowers. When the item sorter hits around 42 items in the slot of your item choice, that's when it'll filter through. And over here, I'm going to go to bed real quick because it's getting dark. And over here, I have a comparator with a lever switch to it to make it tick endlessly into this right here, which will dispense all items through. Above here, hopper minecart, well, I will take all the items that I drop right here because this is where the kill chamber for the zombie pigmen will be. I ran out of deep slate, so I need to get some more. I got a decent amount. So I got my energy so far. So a little bit on the update right here. I put the Trident Killer in. I'm pretty sure most of you that make farms have probably seen Trident Killers before, or at least heard about them. Bedrock exclusive. Basically, they're pretty simple, you know. Pistons around and using observers facing away from that block, basically. If the observer's right there, it's facing away from that block. So redstone pulse goes into that block. It gets signal from the redstone when it's going in like a infinite spiral. So when you put redstone all around it, it keeps flickering on off unless a redstone piece of dust is powered. Then it doesn't allow it to keep cycling. But if redstone dust is unpowered, it'll continue to cycle throughout. And so it powers that block, which powers the piston, and pushes this trident back and forth, which kills the pigmen. But yeah, anyways, for most of you that have watched, or I should say, made farms, or have watched tutorials of farms, should at least know what trident killers are, for the most part. At least I got trident killer in there. And from the bottom block to the top, it's 20 blocks. So it's a 20 block drop, which is definitely good. Does a good amount of damage. So one hit from that trident will be enough to kill most monsters. So from the top though, I expand out 8 blocks because if you know, water bucket stream go out 8 blocks. So I gotta get them up here so I can do this real quick. I need to make an infinite water source so I can fill my buckets back up. Yeah, so like that. And I just get my bucket filled. And get myself another bucket filled. Then I take this and put it right there. Infinite water source. Honestly, I shouldn't remove it yet though. I should make sure I have this source just here until I actually can get rid of it. So just get this and put the other 2 water buckets right here. Yeah. Fill it up. And put the blocks right here. Now for this farm though, so this is what I normally have for the water buckets. The portals will be on this block. Because if you didn't know, when it comes to positioning, that'd be north right here, south, east, west. If you're facing north, it would be the portal on this side. Because all the time, when pigmen spawn out of the portal, they land on the south side. So that's where this is where the portal will be, right here. It is a 22 by 22 block portal. Also, I built this up like 3 tall, so none of the pigmen can get out. Makes it just much more convenient. Anyways, I'll continue building away and get back to you when I got a little bit more progress. Okay. So now I'm actually going to be starting with the portals. I had more deep slate because I ran out again. Don't got much more. I might not be able to put a roof on this place, but it'll be fine for now. Don't tell I need a roof. Just need to put the portal part. So I shoot the lava, observers, and portals basically. This part's definitely pretty simple. I need a total of 20 trapdoors though, and I don't know if I have enough wood for that. I should have a decent amount at least. So let's see here. Make 8 trapdoors right there. 4, 5, 6. So that's. Okay, I need 20, I believe. Yeah, need 4 more. There we go. Okay, so I'll go ahead and build these and I'll show you what I got once I'm done. Just so you know, the dispensers I placed down, that's where the powdered snow will go. But now I'm going to build up the little chambers that make the fire basically appear for the portals to light. Now, if you do not know, if you use observers, I don't know why exactly, but the redstone ticking of observers going back and forth makes the lava tick faster. I don't know how that works or what causes it to happen like that, but it comes in handy for this part right here. So you see I built 7 out 7 blocks. That's how big this little area will be. Then I'll take my observers and I'll place 5 one direction and the 6 will be the opposite direction, making it tick back and forth. Then after I do that, I'll place lava on it. And make sure the area is somewhat enclosed. That's where the trapdoors come in place on the sides. So you'll put the trapdoors right there. Right on the blocks that are away from the observers, like the block I'm walking on right there. There's 5. And it'll be placed on either side. And make sure that the air is exposed to the lava. If it's covered up, it will not burn for some reason. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. So that's how this is what it looks like right now so far. I'll place up 1 more blocks again. So 1 up. Also, I should also mention, make sure your fire spread is on too. Because if your fire spread's off, this will not work. Luckily, you can turn fire spread on and off without it counting as cheats. So for instance, I'll take the lava right here and put it on. then I'll go to my settings, and it will light the portal. So as you saw in that recording right there, the rest of it, you kind of saw how it was being built. Now it's fully functional while I just fixing my pickaxes and mending on them because they were looking real bad there for a second. Of course I don't have a roof on this place yet, sadly, but you know. And of course this would work way better if I had looting through my sword, but for the time being this is going to be good enough. So just get my pickaxes healed up. But yeah, I mean that's basically how it's built. They're very simple, just a little bit of resource expensive. As long as you got a good amount of redstone and a decent amount of iron for, I mean, you don't even have to have a massive force or something like that, or anything. I don't think you just want XP, just use it for the XP. If you want to use it for gold, you can use it, or just both, yeah, you can use it for all of it. I mean, it's a really good source of XP, without a doubt. Fix all your tools and stuff, and you get to the levels you want to, like, upgrade your gear and stuff. And if you were looking for gold, try to get Looting 3 in a sword. I mean, you don't have to have it. It works just way better with Looting 3, but overall, that's all there is to it. It's not that hard. This takes a little bit of time. And yeah, as I said, the portals are 22 by 22. Okay, I mean, they don't have to be that big, but I mean, there's more better chances of zombie endermen spawning inside. Basically, it's a 20 by 20 portal frame itself. Well, the portal frame made of obsidian is 22 by 22, but the portal block itself, like the inside of it, is 20 by 20. So a lot of space for them to spawn. Down here, and then they die. Try and kill her basically instantly. All the droppers are dropping their items instantly. So that is that as well. So like for instance, right inside here you'll see items dropping every now and then. I don't see any right now. There we go, right there. Yep. See, the reason why is that, like, these, you know, like, this might be a little bit of overkill. Like, why is the system so fast when there's just one item here and there? When it's got Looting 3, trust me, you'll want it. It will help so much. But also, yeah, so once you got this, you basically got all infinite gold. And if you guys remember the reason why I did this in the first place was just so I don't have to, well, keep going back and forth for gold in the mines. And all your items go through here. It's not filled up yet though. I don't know if the items are actually distributing through the system actually. Let's see. Yeah. The looks of it, I don't think it's going up the wire stream. So what's going on here? Let's see. What's happening? They're getting caught. But where? Okay, I'll turn this off so I can see what's going on there. Because, yeah, something's going on in the source system. I don't know what. Oh, it looks like I made a mistake. Alright. Yeah, so this lever, you can have the one connected all the way down at the bottom there. But it's just how I have mine. I know, not the most efficient. You can use redstone torch line, something like that, to power it. So you don't have to keep going up and down. I might add one of those later. Anyways, though, I gotta see what's going on. Get to the XP, but the items are dropping, and I don't know where they're going, though. And trust me, you don't want to be in there when there's a lot of angry pigmen. It's not a good time. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, okay, gotcha, got it. Alright. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I mean, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you want to know what's going on? To right. Go. Okay. I'll break this block. Okay. Try to stay in this block right here. What's going on is right there. There it is. Okay, so as you see, this is not. I thought it was ingots. They might have went up the water stream. Hello. Yes. Hi. Anyways. So yeah, that definitely was the reason I guess the water source doesn't have completely back. Okay, if we're gonna make a water source, make sure it's not 3 tall. Otherwise, or make sure there's at least buttons blocking the water, because you saw it kind of kept it in place and nothing was moving. Anywho's, although I'll go ahead and put this in place with this. I'll put the rest in here. And throw the rest of the swords out, I guess. Anyways, that's all he needs to do it. And you're basically set. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I know I'm gonna have an interesting tile for this episode. You're gonna see it. The skeletons want to kill me. Missing. No thanks. I'm not good with that. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Kind of a long one. Took me a while to get here. And I'll see you in the next one. This has been Sarg. Over and out.